back up to the starting line where the grand final of the men's second varsity 8 has just left and is coming out from under the shadows. Williams lane 1, Michigan lane 2, Hobart lane 3, Wesleyan lane 4, RIT lane 5, and Bates over in lane 6 on the Shrewsbury shore. Very quick start by all 6 of these crews, and it is very even coming up here towards Donahue. There really isn't anybody who's established a lead. It looks 6 crews straight across. Everybody now down into their rhythm. Remains to be seen who's going to establish some control. So you've got your 3 heat winners, Williams, Michigan, and Hobart in lanes 1, 2, and 3. And your second place crews, Wesleyan, RIT, and Bates in 4, 5, and 6. And it looks like Hobart has a nose out on Michigan and Wesleyan, and we actually have a Jack Fraley chevron with the lead crews in the middle and the crews out to the side a little bit behind. Coming up to 500 meters, it is Hobart and Wesleyan tied for first, Michigan and RIT in second, and Williams and Bates even on the outside edges, and we go over to Bob Jockstetter.
We are picking up the race for the medals in the men's second varsity 8 at about 700 meters gone. And right now it's a terrific race. We've got Hobart just barely in the lead over both Michigan and Wesleyan. Not far behind that is Williams. Those boats all within a third of a length. Then it's about 3/4 of a length back to Coast Guard and Bates. So it is Hobart in the lead now. Michigan in second, just barely ahead of Wesleyan. Michigan about 1/4 of a length behind Hobart. Closing in on Wesleyan, we've got Williams. Williams is moving up, level with Wesleyan for third. And it's a length back now to Coast Guard and Bates. It is still Hobart with the advantage as we approach the 1,000. It's about 1/4 of a length. Hobart over Michigan. Those two beginning to extend themselves away from Williams and Wesleyan. Williams now just barely in third over Wesleyan. Across the 1,000-meter mark, it's 4 seats. Hobart over Michigan. Then it's 3/4 of a length back from Hobart to Williams and Wesleyan. Those two locked together in the front. It looks like 3 seats now. Hobart over Michigan. 800 meters to go. Michigan is nosing back up. It's now 2.5 seats. Slowly but surely, Michigan trying to reel in Hobart. Meanwhile, Williams has taken a surge. Surging Williams is within half a length of Michigan. Wesleyan, another half a length back, and then Bates in 5th, Coast Guard in 6th. The Hobart lead over Michigan now is 1 seat. 1 seat at 6:50 to go, but it's still Williams coming strong. It's Michigan level with Hobart, with Williams 1/2 length behind. Wesleyan still within a length, still not open water back of Williams. Approaching 500, it looks like for the first time the Michigan bow may be just barely in front of Hobart. It's Michigan over Hobart with Williams in third into the last 500.
And these crews are in the last 500. Hobart had the lead. It looks like Michigan might have it from them, but it's very, very close. Hobart and Michigan battling hard for the gold medal. And then you've got Williams and Wesleyan that have a great battle going on for bronze. So some really tight racing out there. Right now, all eyes are on Michigan and Hobart. It does look like Michigan might have a slight advantage here. They rode down through the first 1250 and then really started to put it on. They find themselves a little ahead of Hobart, but Hobart can really sprint, so let's look out here. And you've got Williams in lane 1 continuing to hold the advantage on the Cardinal from Wesleyan. Wesleyan still running in 4th. It looks like Williams isn't going to – they don't want to be too far out of this here with Michigan and Hobart. They're only about a length back. Hobart and Michigan, bow ball for bow ball here. This is going to be great. Hobart's going up again. They just shifted again, and it looks like they took a seat or two when they did. So maybe a seat, just a deck for Hobart right now. I'll call it a deck for Hobart. Hobart with a deck going into the final 10 strokes. Open water back to Williams, who's opened up a nice bit of open water to Wesleyan. Wesleyan holding off Bates. And Bates holding off RIT. Very, very close between Hobart and Michigan there. I think Hobart just took it. We'll see. Williams will cross the line cleanly for that bronze medal.
And his name is John C.